At SHOT Show, I came across a new company to me, Swampfox, and they make some nice looking optics, and I was really interested in testing them out after talking to them. Now, they have some of my favorite features. They sound tough as nails. They're totally into. I could torture test them, and the price is right. Let's just see how tough they are and how they perform. Check this out. Toss her up. I'm Drew Case from Beyond Seclusion, bringing you the reviews directly here to Gun.Deals, where I only give you my honest opinion, and it is what it is. Now, real quick, guys, if you're not familiar with Gun.Deals, it's a website where you go and share and find some of the best gun-related deals available for purchase online or in retail stores. It's awesome, guys. You just type the name of the product, the gun, or whatever it is that you're looking for in the search, and it will find all the best deals that have been entered from any user, company, or website. Now, Gun.Deals doesn't sell firearms or anything else. They simply browse and search the web for the best deals, saving you a ton of time. Adds nothing to the cost of the product. In fact, they simply redirect you to the web pages with the best deals. It's genius. Now, Swampfox's Liberator II is the perfect red dot for shotguns and rifles. Now, I actually needed a solid red dot for my 590A1, and this looks like it fits the bill perfectly. Now, I always like to run through the specs and tech and an up close before shooting. So here's just an up close of the Swampfox on my Mossberg 590. You've got the lens covers there. I'm going to show you. We'll go outside. We'll put it up on the bench so you can look through and see what the dot looks like. We've got the covers for the turrets for elevation and windage. They do have, which is nice, the little almost like, screwdriver part so that you can take these off. They've got a little rubber gasket down here underneath. We are going to check that for waterproof, and then that will just fit in there and you can do your adjustments. And that's always awesome. I like that. When they do Allen wrenches and stuff, that just really sucks if you're out in the field because you may not have something to adjust it. As far as audible, palpable, it is audible. It's not the most crisp and clean. It doesn't just click right into place. As it passes, you can hear it click. Me personally, I really can't per se feel the click, not like it's locking into place, and that's not a huge thing. Battery compartment is right here, and we'll twist that off and we put in the battery. And again, that seems like it's pretty well sealed. We'll test that when we do the submersion test. Okay, and then on the other side, we just simply have down and up, control the brightness. Okay, it does have the shake awake, so once we've got it on and programmed, we really don't have to mess with turning it on or off. Otherwise, you just press and hold for 3 seconds. It does come with a riser that you can see through. I did take this off because I don't have the ability to do the ghost rings on the back, and I just simply wanted this as close to the bore axis as possible, but it does come with a riser, and it's a nice solid riser. Okay, just show you real quick at 50 yards. Yeah. Okay, it's a nice crisp, clean dot. Now, as far as the FOV, the field of view, okay, it's not going to be as big as some of the red dots. If that's a problem, okay, if you want, a really wide field of view, this may not be the one. If it looks great, let's just test it out on this Mossberg 590. I'm also testing a Crimson Trace LS 250 green laser here. I bore sighted both of these for using buckshot. After that, I want to shoot some clay with it. Okay, real quick for this review, I've got some buckshot rounds here. I want to give these a go. Let's just try at some varying distances using just this red dot. Try down there at 50. Okay, so no issues at 50 or 25. What I want to do now is, if the wind dies down, may have to do it on a different day. I want to go out. I've got a clay or skeet thrower, and I want to try to shoot some clay with this. Then we're going to take it off and we're going to torture test it and put it right back on. I was told this is really tough, so I'm going to give it some extra height here. We're going to get up above 20 feet. We're going to toss her up. Oh, onto the concrete. That was a good one. Hold it straight out in front of me. That's about 15, 17 feet. I tossed it up above the roof line. That's a good 20 feet at least. Yeah. Got a little dirty. Still got our green dot in there. Let's toss her in the freezer. Let's thaw it out, put it right back on, and go back to the range and see how it does. Yeah, I've been waiting 5 days with Nebraska wind and weather to find some time that I can finish this review. I'm going to wing it. I still got a little wind, but hopefully it's low enough that we can do this anyway. The Swampfox here, the Liberator II, took it off, torture tested it, got it back on, and have been very impatiently waiting. We're going to give it a shot now. I've got some traps set up, and what I want to do is, it was zeroed, bore-sighted, it should be good to go. Quick note, I was having some trouble with the buckshot. You know, I didn't show necessarily all of it, but it was having some feeding issues. I've got some federal just skeet shot, and I've never had problems with this before. Anyway, we'll just double check and make sure that's going. Anyway, let's see if we can hit some trap here. And nice thing is, I've got my handy dandy, and I did a review on this, so I can work the whole thing by myself. I just put my foot up there and I push down and it flings it. So let's give that a go and see how this works. There we go. Now getting it back on. All right, guys. There we go, guys. I think the Liberator II is working just fine. Torture tested it, put it back on, and not my best trap shooting ever, but you know, like I said, I'm doing it myself, a little out of practice, and there we go. There you have it. It is what it is. You decide what you think. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If so, help support my channel. Come check me out on YouTube under Beyond Seclusion. I review anything and everything. Ammo, optics, guns, stocks, anything related to shooting. Until next time on Gun.Deals, happy shooting. Remember, educate our young people to guns and gun safety, and be a safe and responsible gun owner.